Hey guys, it's Mike, and welcome again to our Potatoes Podcast episode 2. So, this podcast is kind of designed to help you live bigger, better, louder, and longer. So, before we get started, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in again and for giving us a chance to make a podcast and for coming here in pursuit of your best self. This will be a space where we are going to grow together, and I hope that it helps you go forward confidently and also with purpose. So, now in this episode, I invited one of our team members to co host me this podcast. So, he is here, and he's one of our team members, DJ Tony.
Yeah, hello guys. I'm Tony and I'm currently attending university in Yangon. So it's been a new
Mm.
year and I haven't done anything new. So I'm thinking about like making New Year's resolutions for myself. So how about you?
Yeah, indeed, indeed. I think New Year's resolutions are a thing ever since before. And I think nearly everyone, especially every teenagers, is doing that.
Yes, it's true. But let's be honest, like how many of us actually stick to them? I think it's really hard to like stay motivated when life gets like harder every like day by day. So I hope I might be able to do them like come true, make them true this year, I guess.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
yes. That's
Like starting
really
about like
true.
thinking about like making yes, like starting about like pick up a new sport, because for last year I
Yes.
haven't done any sport in particular. And for this year I'm thinking about playing basketball, which I haven't done that for a long time,
Oh,
because
okay. That's
I
a good thing.
yeah, yeah, I
Yeah.
have always been like thinking about playing basketball with my friends because there's a basketball club at the university and they offer good opportunity for our newcomers. So I'm thinking about adopting that. So could you give me some suggestion?
I think you really should go for it, you know. And about basketball, I even how to say that in the past, like I even joined a basketball team after my grade 10, and it was such a good time, I would say. I literally enjoy every minute of it. And but like with the current situation, I think I would prefer football more than basketball. But
Oh, why?
anyway, actually, for no apparent reason, I just like enjoying watching football matches, and for basketball matches, I rarely watch it. So I'm like,
Yeah, me too, me too.
mostly in touch with like football rather than basketball or maybe any other sports.
Okay, okay. So I think
Yes.
in order to make that happen, I think I should like eat more to stay healthy. As you know, I'm the one like who like turned to get sick a lot. So I think I should eat like
Yes.
more fruits and vegetables this year and drink more
I
water
I think
because
everybody
people get
should.
dehydrated really. Yeah, yeah. Because
Yeah.
like it's really hot these days and people get dehydrated really easily. So we should drink
Oh,
more water if possible. Yeah, because I think
yeah.
I've been drinking like how do I say that like less water than usual these days. I don't know why I because of like I am busy these days. Like I'm busy with my
Maybe,
study
maybe.
and I don't have like enough time to how do I say that like take a water bottle and drink for myself, right?
Yeah.
And
I mean, it
otherwise just
happens.
I'm
Don't
getting
worry.
cold.
It happens for like
Yeah,
literally
yeah.
everyone. It happens to me too. Like sometimes, like, when I'm working or when I'm like, so indulged in like whatever I'm doing, I literally forgot to drink water. And I think, everyone is facing with the problem. Everyone is like struggling with that in one way or another. But
Yes, I think it's been a common
you kind
problem.
of like mentioned that like these days are a little bit cold, right? No, no, not cold. Like it's a little bit hot.
Hot.
Oh, I see.
Yes. Yeah,
But
even though it's winter, it's
yeah,
hot here.
I see. But currently in Bangkok, it's a little bit colder than usual, I would say.
Oh,
Maybe because of
right, right.
the
Well,
change of weather. I'm not quite sure, of the reason. But
yeah.
yeah, it's been a
Yeah.
little bit like colder than usual, especially in the morning time. I can literally feel the coldness in my bone.
Oh my God. Yeah, I think it
Yes.
might be because of the change of weather and it's getting colder in Bangkok, but like it's a little bit like different from my place. I hope to like get cold in the near future. Like the weather get
That's
cold, weather will
yeah,
like
you
get
just
cold
have
in
to
the near
like,
future. Yeah.
many facts for that. And currently, like while we are talking, I just like check the weather and the temperature is like 25 degrees Celsius as of now.
Oh, so I think
Uh,
it's a little bit like cooler than my place because it's 27 here.
oh, just 2 degree, the difference is like so thin, we can even feel that.
Yes, yes, it's like
Yes,
that. So let's just back to the topic. I was talking about like how do
yeah,
I say New Year resolution, right? So I
yes.
think I'll just start a new hobby this year. For example, like playing musical instruments or maybe singing
Hmm.
because I've been like drawing for my life and I want to like try a new hobby, like which seems a little bit distinct to me. That might
Oh,
be maybe
that's
playing
great.
musical
That's
instrument
great.
like guitars, piano, right?
That's great. That's great. And also,
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
want to like suggest you that I think it's time for you to like, live your life in caps lock. Not only for you, like,
yeah,
like for literally everyone who is listening to this podcast. So if, the New Year's resolution that you set for yourself align for you just need to like, how to say that, make it happen. Because like it's
yeah.
officially the beginning of the year. It's officially January, of the new year. It's officially the first month of the year. So we have like time to accomplish everything we want to accomplish, and we have time to like, achieve everything we want. We have like, like how to say that, uh, a lot of energy, since it is the beginning of the year. But like these
Yeah.
days on social media, I've been seeing some funny posts or memes about like, January is just a trial month and everybody is talking about like they will just start to be productive like from coming February because they kind of like regard January as a trial month. I mean, I know that like
Oh,
everyone is like, how do I say that? Everyone is taking that not seriously, like everyone is like making a funny post. But in my friend cycle, though, there's some people who literally believe that, who literally believe that January is like a trial month of the year, and they will just be, start to be productive like at the beginning of February or something. So how about you? How do you think of
oh.
like, yeah, how do you think of that?
Yeah, I think that's not good, right? Because like we chose resolution like according to our priority, right? So I think it's important to choose like resolution that are like specific, maybe measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. Like instead of choosing those which are like which seems to be really heavy for us, right?
That's
So
true. That's
I think
true.
like I'll just like break down my New Year's resolution into smaller pieces and manageable ones and achieving them step by step. Like for example, like if I want to maybe run a marathon, like I could start by like running probably a meter. No, not a meter, maybe a mile. Okay, right?
Oh,
So
I
I
see.
think people should like maybe how do I say like break down like their New Year resolution into smaller pieces and manageable goals and then
Yes.
achieve them step by step, right? I think it will be fine,
Yes,
right?
that's true. That's true. We should like
Yeah,
make, smart goals for our New Year resolution. Yeah. And
true,
also,
true. Yeah,
speaking about the New Year resolution, we should like reflect, on the previous year too. So, if I have to like talk about 2024, I feel like 2024 was like a big change for me. Not like a big change, but it's like a, I feel like a big change, but it's not actually a big change though. But anyway.
it's still a bitching, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
Anyway,
well, I guess you can say that, yes, because like, I met with a lot of people from all over the world last year, and how to say that? I literally had like complicated emotions, of the year 2024.
oh,
Yeah, I feel emotional
why?
in a good way though. Like 2024 was kind of like a great year for me, literally a great year. As a team, as our team, we spend like a lot of time together, right? We talk about a
Right,
lot of
right.
things, yeah, and we discuss a lot. And also with you, like, ever since like we first met in our class time, we kind of like overshare, day by day about your life,
Yes,
about my
yes.
life, and
True,
about
true.
our life experiences. Yeah, so I'm really
Yeah,
grateful, that you listened throughout this year, I would say, throughout the previous year. Yeah, about everything, literally
yeah. True,
everything.
true.
Yes, yes.
Yes. Yeah, I think the same happens to me too. Like for 2024, it was a memorable year for me because it's like a changing point of my life, right? As you
Yeah.
know, I turned 18 in 2024. So, and also like literally everything has changed comparing to my childhood or maybe my teenage year, like my previous teenage years, because I
Yes.
got a chance to maybe stay or maybe live alone independently right here, like going to the university and making stuff for myself. Like for example, like cooking for myself, right? I think
Oh,
it's kind of
that's
like
really good.
it's being like a training lessons for me, right? Because
Yeah, you must
like
be
how do I say
proud of
like I
yourself, you know?
yes, yes, I got mature because of that. But I still need to do some changes in this year because like literally like everything is like messing me up these days and I have to do it like how do I say it, like make it possible like
Mm,
about my New Year resolution, right? For example, like my study, right? I should make a steady timetable
yes.
and also like to have enough sleep, I guess, because lately my life and my work has been messed up and I don't have like enough time to study and sleep. So I think I should make a separate
Yes.
time for my
I think
study
you should
and
like
also
manage
like
your
have a
time, wisely.
yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
you should
right, right,
manage your
right,
time
right.
wisely. You should like how to say that, like make a effective like time management plan or something like that for yourself.
Yes, I should really do that, because if I won't do that, my life will be harder and also messed
That's
up
true.
after like 1 month or two, I guess.
And also,
Yeah.
speaking of the things that we are grateful about, I really need to like include this, and when I'm talking about this, I'm talking as a team, not as like not as just, as myself. And I really
Yes, right, right,
appreciate
right.
like all of the potatoes, like all of our audiences, all of our students, for your support in the previous year. And as you guys already know, like, our page was founded not too long ago. It was just like maximum half a year ago. Yeah. And I
Yeah.
literally appreciate, all your support like throughout the time. And it literally means the world for me. It literally means the world for all of us, all of our team members. And also, it's so crazy that everything has become what it's become. And I'm
Yes,
really
absolutely.
delightful and grateful that I could even like, punch a wall in a good way. You know that feeling like when I'm so happy about this that I almost want to be violent for some reason. That's how I feel. So
Yeah.
anyway, I'm just like, expressing my gratitude towards you guys. I'm just like so grateful for that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's true. Me too. Me
Yeah,
too.
yeah. I
I
just
think
had
like
to, start this podcast off by giving you guys like giving you all the potatoes like a big thank you. Yeah.
yes, yes, right, right, right. We
Yes.
should thank them a lot, right? Because
That's
because of
true.
them we are here, right?
Yes, yes. We've become what we've become because of all the support from you guys. So we really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I'm really appreciative about that too, potatoes. So
Yes.
speaking of, I'm thinking about like saving more money because
Oh.
and spend less, because this day like I've been like how does I facing with financial crisis this day. I don't know why. I think I
Actually
have
the same
used
goes for me
money a
too.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I'm thinking about like spending less money and I should be more careful with my pocket money, because I earn like only a few, but my expenses are like out of my reach.
Oh, yeah. So not only that you should like manage your time, but also like you should even like you should also manage your financial.
Yes, I should also like
Mm.
manage my financial things, literally everything.
Oh, from the
Yeah,
that
I think I
person
should like include
perspective,
that.
I feel
Yeah.
like you have like a lot on your shoulders as of now.
Yes. Yeah. True,
Mm.
true. Like I'm carrying like a lot of duties and obligation on my shoulders. And that's
Yes.
why I should have like maybe a very good New Year resolutions.
Yeah.
Not a very good, very good New Year's
Yes, the
resolutions,
best New Year's resolution.
Yeah.
Yeah, you should literally make the best out of it.
Yeah, yeah.
And do you
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I
think,
should like
you are ready for a solid year? Do you think like 2025 will be like a solid year for you?
well, I don't know, but
Mm,
the only thing that I can say right now is like it will be a different year, because
that's
I
true.
like it has changed a lot comparing to the recent years, and I have become mature, independent, and I'm looking
Yes.
forward to like more life challenges that are coming to me.
Yes, yes, that's true. Like we need to start manifesting, and planning and being proactive now. This year
Yeah.
can be really incredible for all of us. And I think we need to put a little bit of extra effort and extra work in because of what we have been through, the previous year, and also with the social media algorithms becoming even more addictive than they have ever been before. And also the walls seeming to be crumbling every single day, more and more than before in different sort of ways. Like, for take California wildfire as an example. The world is
Yes,
like
true,
changing
true.
in a bad way. Yeah, and the climate change,
Yes, the
oh
world is changing.
yeah, literally.
Yeah, literally, it is changing in a bad way. Oh, speaking about social media, I think for this day, I don't know whether it is good or bad. I think it's good for my health, right? Because I have
Yes.
rarely been on social media, because my
Yes.
screen time has like reduced a lot comparing to previous year. And I
That's a
think
good
it will
thing.
be, yeah, it will be maximum only 1.5 hour a day.
Oh
So
my God,
it's a
that's
great
really good.
thing.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it's a good thing in the health perspective. But for a young man who likes to be maybe active on social media, well, it's not very good for me because I don't want to like mix any important information on the social media. But
That's true.
I think it's still great for my health, right?
Do you have like FOMO, like fear of missing out, as an acronym? It's FOMO, FOMO. Do you have it?
No, no, I think I don't have that. But still, I'm curious about literally everything on social media, like about news
Ah,
or maybe other people matters. I don't know why. I think I'm very curious.
I see. And also, I kind of like mentioned like what's happening with the war currently, right? But,
Yeah, yeah.
actually like what happens on a war level is out of our control, it's beyond our control. We can't do anything about that, but, just be like sad about that. But there are like, things that we can actually do to make next year, like I mean this year, 2025, really awesome. I think we just need to try
Yes.
a little bit harder than we ever have before. And I think that's like, that's one of the reasons why this is the first year possibly in my life that I'm actually making New Year's resolution. Because in the past,
Yes.
I have never believed in New Year's resolution. Because like my mindset has always
Oh,
been, like if I want to change something, I
changing?
would just change it in the moment that I
Yeah.
decide that something needs to be changed. If that makes sense,
Yeah.
like why do we need to like wait for another year to change something, right? So I was like that,
Yes.
in the
True, true.
past. Yeah, but this
Yeah.
year, something is different. Something dawned on me when it comes to New Year's resolution. And it's that
Yeah,
New
me
Year's
too.
resolution don't have to be necessarily something that you've been wanting to change for a while. The act of like creating New Year's resolution kind of forces you to think about maybe all the necessary things that you have to, accomplish in your life. Yeah, so that's why I think I started to, believe in the act of New Year's
In
resolution. Yeah.
Yeah, me too, me too. I was like you back in the past, I don't believe in New Year resolutions. Like honestly, I don't even know what is New Year resolution is. So I don't know
Uh,
how to do that in the past.
okay.
How do I say that? Like I'm more like you. I change everything like whenever I want it.
Oh,
But for this year, it's been a little bit different. Like I got to know the word New Year resolution and I researched a little bit about it. And it's interesting, It's good to
mhm.
set goals at the beginning of the year that you will be like how do I say that, like willing to achieve in next year, in that year. So I think
Yes.
it hits a little bit different, right? So we set
Yes.
goals at the beginning of the year and we'll be like, how do I say that, like doing all of our activities according to that goal. We're going to have a specific aim. And if we can achieve that, I think it's okay to like reward ourselves with something, right? If
That's
we
true.
like,
That's true. We
if
need a
we
little bit
have
of like
achieved
reward,
like, yeah,
for like
yeah,
what we have been through. Yeah. We literally
yes,
need
yes.
that.
I think,
Yes.
yes, yeah, we literally need that. We should like reward ourselves for our progress. I think it will help us to stay motivated, right? For those who wants to like get stick to the New Year resolution, I think it will
Yes.
be a good
You're
way
like
to maybe
literally on point.
reward yourself. Yeah,
Yeah. And also for the first time in my life, so let me like go through, what my New Year's resolution are this year. So for number
yeah,
one, I want to I want to like how to say that cook more. I want to cook more. Like I want to cook like at least, one new recipe every week. Like completely new
Oh,
recipe that I
yeah.
have never cooked before, once a
Oh,
week.
that's good.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know, I really want to be good at cooking. I don't know that. I'm not sure about that. I mean, but sometimes I find cooking therapeutic.
Interesting.
I
Oh,
find
therapeutic.
cooking, yeah, interesting and therapeutic. But like, as I kind of like described in the previous podcast episode one, my roommate can complain me about that because I don't cook that much, in the real world. I mean,
Oh,
I have an idea that I would like to cook more, but actually in reality, something just like interrupts me, like in every single day, like everything like, something comes up and like I just don't have the chance to cook. So my roommate can complain me about that. But deep down in my mind, I really want to cook more. So, like I said,
yeah.
one new recipe a week. So that would be my very first New Year resolution for this year.
Okay. How about the
Yes.
next one?
Yes. The next one, you mean?
Yeah, the next one. Are you thinking about like adopting any New Year resolution rather than cooking?
Mm, maybe I think I have to like exercise more. Since I'm like
Oh,
currently someone who kind of like have to teach students about like, general English for skills, IELTS classes, like literally every English classes, I have to sit for a long time in every single day, without like how to say that, like without that much,
yeah.
physical activities. I guess you can relate to that since you are a teacher as of now.
Yes, yes, me too. Me too. I'm thinking about like taking exercise more. For example, like walking, right?
Yeah, I really want to, get
Yeah,
into like going on more like more hikes, going on more runs outside, or maybe, even like doing yoga, like attending yoga classes or something like that if I can find time. Yeah.
oh,
I
attending
I
yoga classes. Well, that sounds interesting
yes.
for me.
Yes, I
Yeah,
think that will make, exercise like more beneficial for me because I know that exercise is good for me because it might help me release endorphins in my body which can make me
yeah,
feel
yeah,
good, like which can like help keep my body healthy so that I can feel more productive and more energized throughout the day. And I think,
yeah.
if I do like enough exercises in a day, I think I won't be getting tired from, as much stuff. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. And also,
yes, me too, me too.
yes, yes. And also,
Yeah,
I firmly believe that like doing exercises can even help me go to sleep like at night very easily. Because like when
yeah,
you
that's true.
expend all the energy exercising, it can help you fall asleep at night, like without that much difficulty, right? So there are like so many
Yes, right, right. I can totally
benefits
relate to
for it.
that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah,
So for example, like
yes,
you kind of
so
like
many benefits.
mentioned that you want to take up a new sport, which is basketball, right?
Right? Yeah.
Mm. So aside from basketball, like, which kind of like activities do you want to do?
Like aside from basketball, well, currently I can't think of one. But like about the exercise topic, I am thinking about like walking, like how
Walking.
does it like walking a lot, Yes.
That's good. That's
I
good.
just love, yeah, I just love to like walk a lot. I usually like walk just inside my house, walking around the house for no reason while I am studying or reading some books. I walk,
Ah,
I walk with no intention. I and I think like that could like help me in somehow like that I could keep myself fit, I could stay healthy. And walking is a kind of exercise, right? So I
yes.
walk a lot to stay healthy because I am not like free to do any other exercises right now. So I walk whenever I have time. For example, like when I am reading my like university lecture, I walk. And also when I have maybe a little bit free time to maybe go onto the internet or maybe read some interesting book, I walk too,
Oh,
While
okay.
surfing the internet, I walk. While reading the internet, I walk. And it's like a little bit strange thing, I walk while
Yes.
praying too.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, that's literally
Yeah.
strange. Yeah. And the
Yes,
next
that
thing I want
literally
to
strange.
mention is, I want to lower my phone usage and my laptop usage even
Yeah.
more. But I guess I can do that. I can't do that because like as I'm like, as I have to like teach right now and as I have like so many classes a day, I think I can lower my
Yes,
screen
yes.
time. I think like even if I want to lower my screen time, I can just like lower my social media usage, but not the actual screen time. You know what I mean?
Yes, true, true. Yes, I know. I got the point. You just like we can just like lower our social media screen time. Like we can lower our usual screen time. For example, teaching, right? We have to
Yes.
teach them. We have to teach a lot. So we are on our screen for literally every day. So if we want to
Yes.
like escape from this, like how to say that, like internet addiction or these screen times, I think we can just like how do I say that, like use less social media application, right?
Yes. I mean, like I want to lower it like maybe just 1 hour per day, you know? I don't know if that's realistic, but that would be really great, you know, like using social media for just 1 hour a day. And also listen, I still am going to enjoy using social media applications. And I'm still going to enjoy, you know, using the features that my phone has to offer. But I want to continue to cut it back and use it at minimal I can per day. Because honestly,
Yeah.
cutting back your phone
Yeah.
usage is one of the best things that you can do for your mental state, truly. So
Yes,
I
that's
really
true.
stand by that, you know. So I'm really going to be cutting back on that screen time. Hopefully.
Hopefully, I think it will be beneficial for all of us, right? Not for both of us, all of us. I think like how to like we should practice social media detox. It's possible, right?
Mm, yeah, I think some people would say that.
Yeah, yeah, but not for us, I guess. For some people who have time or maybe who really want to like escape from this complicated life, I think social media detox will be a good solution for that. And
Oh.
if the potatoes are willing to maybe do that, I think they should include that social media detox in their New Year resolutions, and it will be beneficial. I
I
could
think
see
everyone
that.
should, you know, everyone should, you know, try that at least like once in their life.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
think it's really helpful for us because I have tried
Yeah.
social media detox once. Official, I stopped using internet literally like every social media devices for a week, and it was really beneficial. I found peace in that and calmness. I could like literally do my hobbies like without using the social media. For example, like drawing. Like within that week, I think I drew maybe so many picture. I couldn't remember that, and also like I have already read maybe 5 books in that week, because I'm a fast
Oh,
reader and I like, yeah, yeah, yeah. My
I
reading
see. I
ability are like, how to
see.
say, that, like, yeah, how to say, distinct. So
Yeah,
it
okay.
was really beneficial.
Oh, you know, like kind of like, you know, practice social media detox like maybe 3 years ago. It was like back in 2022. And I also mentioned this in the previous podcast. Like I cut
Yeah.
off, you know, like social media. I literally deleted all my social media applications for 2 months. Can you believe it? For 60 days.
Oh,
Yeah,
for 60 days. Right,
for
right.
60 days. Yeah, you know, like as I think about it right now, I can't even believe myself, you know, I did that. But in the
Yeah,
past,
not
like
even
I
you, me
literally,
too.
yeah, but I literally did that. And like you said, I found it beneficial in some way. But you know, I have like FOMO, a fear of missing out. So, you know, as day goes by, I'm starting to curious about what my friends are doing, what they're posting on their social media, and I'm really, you know, starting to curious about like what's happening in the world because I literally cut myself off from the real world, not the real world. You know, how do I
Yeah.
say that? The like everything
Virtual
that is
wall.
happening around the world. Yeah, virtual world. You
Yeah,
could say
yeah.
that. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah.
But if you ask me, you know,
Because,
if you like to do it again or
yeah.
something like that, I think I'll just deny it, you know, because I can't really live that long, you know, right now as of now. And also, um, as my work contains, you know, a lot of like internet usage, like, you know, for example, like
Yeah.
communicating with my student, something like that. So I can really just, you know, neglect using the internet.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too, me too. If you ask me if I want to do that again or something, I will deny. I don't know why.
Yes.
I think I'm getting like how do I say that, like I'm getting like addicted to social media in one way or another, you
Oh,
know?
I guess everyone is.
Yeah. Because since I am like working how do I say that? I'm walking and I'm literally have to like communicating with my friends for my studies and literally
Yeah.
maybe doing everything with the internet. So I'm think I am being a little bit addicted to the internet these days.
I see, I
It's not good,
see. I
Yeah,
think
it's
we need
not good in
to,
both for yeah.
yeah, yeah. Well, I was like about to say, I think we need to kind of like replace, the internet usage with any other like other thing. Like, for me, I want to read more books. I would like to read a book, like how to say that, one book per month, this year. That's my another New Year
Yeah.
resolution. I want to read more books.
Oh, one book per
Yeah.
man. Well, that's good.
Yes, that's something that I think I can accomplish. If it was like any more than that, I would get overwhelmed. Reading like so many books a month, I would literally get overwhelmed. I know that. I know my limit. But one book a month, it sounds really interesting, because books really enhance your life. They're kind of like, even
Yes, yes.
relaxing and they're entertaining, but they also help grow your vocabulary. They can help grow your knowledge about stuff. That's pretty much so negative side effects to reading. And I
Yes, yes.
think, I want to continue reading knowledgeable books this year because although, new books and stuff like that can be awesome, I remember that like my dad told me that I should start by reading a bunch of like classic books because that would kind of like show me what a good book is, right?
Yes, true, true. I'm thinking about like reading maybe some classic books. For example, like a classical Burmese, wait, how do we call that thing again? Fiction.
Oh, okay. Burmese fishing.
Yes, yes, Burmese fiction. And I think it's one of the first Burmese fiction. It, it's really good, but I forgot the name. My brain
Oh,
is
okay.
working these days.
Do you mean
Yeah, I'm
like a
thinking about reading
Burmese
that, and I
comic
have already
comic
bought
book?
that, but yeah, it's not comic. It's how do we call that thing again? Oh, it's novel. My
Oh,
mistake. It's a
novel.
novel.
Ah,
Yeah, it's
I
a
see,
novel
I
and it's a
see.
love. It is about a love between one young man and one young woman in the 90s, I guess.
Ah, I see, I see. That's interesting.
Yes. Yeah.
Is
Well,
is it is
it
it's
was
like
I think it will be a great book.
I see, I see. And also,
Yeah.
to conclude, the key to creating a New Year's resolution that's actually going to last is to not make it extremely difficult. You just need to set, simpler and how to say that, easy ones that you maybe can follow. Like make it
Yes.
something like, that's like approachable and relatively simple. For example, like reading one book per
Yes.
month, that's attainable. It's not that hard.
Yeah, it's not that hard, right? Like we should just like how do I say that like set goals which are really like manageable
Yes,
easily, right? And
that's
then like how
true.
do I say we should like reward ourselves if we can achieve one goals and we should like doing step by step, right?
I see. That's really good. That's really good. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So like it's so great. Anyway, that's all I think for me, that's all I got for today. And I'm gonna miss you guys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna like maybe see you guys in the upcoming week. Um so is there like anything that you want to, add to this podcast, Tony?
Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll just want to say that like remember guys, like it's not about maybe being perfect with your new year resolution. It's about like how you're like making progress or maybe making like small and consistent changes, right? So just stick to the plan and have a cheerful, happy and productive new year. Yeah.
Yes, that's a good wish. Yeah. So I hope that,
Yeah.
our potatoes have an amazing year ahead. I hope that 2025 will be really incredible for you guys. So we'll be back soon with another podcast, maybe next week or maybe the day after next week. And I just want to thank you all again for all the love and support you gave us in the previous year, 2024. And we kindly request you guys to continue supporting us in this year too. So it really means the world to me. I can't thank you enough. And we will
Okay.
talk soon. So yeah, I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate that you hanging out with us for another episode. And thank you.